So there are three books that really fundamentally are the foundation to who I am today. The first one is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. So for many of you, you know I'm from the Deep South. I'm from like the Mississippi, Tennessee area, and this book was actually banned. So my teacher got in trouble for having us read this book. But it was super, super important because it really taught me this idea that it's very important to do what's right. So Atticus Finch decided to defend a black man from a crime that he did not do because it was the right thing to do, even though he knew his community would not be happy with him. The second one is Inherit the Wind by Joseph Lawrence and Robert E. Lee. It's about the Scopes trial. So if you don't know about the Scopes trial, it was actually when an individual was put on trial because he was teaching the fact that the earth wasn't made in 7 days. He wasn't teaching creationism in the Deep South. And what's really interesting about that book is that there's many things that you can kind of take from it. But the guy who's defending the teacher in the book loses the case. And he looks over at the person who won and he goes, well, it's okay. He needed that win. And it really taught me a lot about the fact that even when you have contentious relationships, it's really important to still think about the person on the other side and be respectful and be kind to others because, you know, a lot of times you might be in a better place than they are. And the third one is Give and Take by Adam Grant. I think a lot of times when you talk about business, they talk about personality traits that help do one thing versus another. Like you have to be willful, you have to be smart, all these other types of things. This one talks about relationships and whether you're a giver or a taker. And I actually found out through that book that I have a tendency to be more of a taker. And so I had to change a lot of my personality to be more of a giver. And that's really what helped me be very successful in my life.